As the home prices in San Jose continue to surge and show no signs of stopping, are there really any affordable neighborhoods in San Jose? Well, I've got a perfect list for you. We're going to talk about whether you're renting and new in the area or you're looking to buy a home and you're single or have a family. We're going to get into the details, so let's get started. So what I want to start with is looking at actual market data. You know me, I like data. So let's talk about the median home prices in San Jose, and then we're going to call the neighborhoods that are under the median price the most affordable. So let's take a look at that list. Here on my website, if you go to the market stats, and then for example, San Jose, California real estate trends, you're going to scroll down after a write-up and a video and get to the actual raw data. So you can take a look at the current month data. While I'm recording this, as you can see, it's still showing October 2021 data. So the median home price for single family homes is 1.45 million. If we go in and change this to condos and townhomes, you will see that number is actually 770,000. So I've gone ahead and pulled all the different areas or popular areas and put it on a chart for you so we can quickly take a look at how different areas perform relative to the San Jose median. So here is that chart. You see on the far left, the San Jose median. Orange is condos and townhomes, blue is single families. So I've drawn a line across the chart to highlight different areas that are less expensive or more affordable and other areas that are not so affordable. So highlighting where both the condos and the single families are considered affordable are these areas circled down at the bottom: Alum Rock, Blossom Valley, and Santa Teresa. Now, I'm also want to point out a couple unique areas. For example, Berryessa, the single family home is considered affordable, but the condos and townhomes are not. Why is that? Well, the first is there's a lot of new development going on, a lot of new condos and townhomes that really have an extra value because they are newer. Single family homes in that neighborhood generally are quite old. Same thing is going on in central San Jose, where the single family homes are more affordable, but the condos and townhomes not so much, because that area went through huge redevelopment about 10 years ago, and there's still some areas downtown that are getting new condos as well. And then Evergreen is actually the opposite. The single family homes not so affordable, but the condos and townhomes are a little bit more affordable. So let's dig into those three areas: Alum Rock, Blossom Valley, and Santa Teresa, so you get a feel for each of those different areas. Okay, here we're gonna look at Zillow's Alum Rock search. If we're looking at rentals right now, you'll see there is a huge range of prices for rentals. So it's not necessarily a very affordable area for renting, but it is more affordable for home buying. You see a huge range here for a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath of $3,300 a month. Here's another one at $2,800 a month. So there is some variability, but if we go and change this up to whether you want to make a purchase and buy something, you will see there's a bigger range of 135. Here's a townhouse for 725. There are some more affordable homes. Here's a home for just over $1 million. So pretty nice affordable options in Alum Rock. Now there's this website called Area Vibes, which talks about a livability score and gives you an idea of some of the demographics and population of certain areas. So for Alum Rock, it only rates it at a 55, which it says is kind of a poor rating. Why do you think that is? Well, I did a little more research on this, and Wikipedia shows that the population density in Alum Rock is 12,899 people per square mile. Now, what does that even really mean? Well, the average for San Jose area is actually 5,686 people per square mile. So Alum Rock is over twice that. What I can tell you driving through that neighborhood is you will notice a lot more cars on the street, much more dense population, properties not maintained in general, as well as other areas of San Jose. Possibly that goes to that 55 livability score. So looking back at our chart, the next area after Alum Rock is Blossom Valley. So let's learn a little bit more about Blossom Valley. Okay, here are the rentals in Blossom Valley. Again, not so. This is a townhome for $4,000, but it's almost 2,000 square feet. So not necessarily the most affordable area to rent, but nowhere in San Jose is very affordable. And I don't think rentals vary much by neighborhood, except for areas that maybe have really good schools. But let's go ahead and look at areas where you can make a purchase and look at the variability. So even in this area, looking at this map here on Zillow, you know what? Here's a 795 townhome, but it's good size. Here's a house for 1.4. There's a lot of properties here that are much lower, 500, 600,000. That's the condo and townhome area, of course. So inventory right now is quite low, as you can see. So there's not a lot of options showing, but there are definitely options around the $1 million price point that are going to make that area much more affordable for a single family home. Now, going back to the same rating of Area Vibes, they rate this area as a 70. So that is considered average or pretty good. So for affordable neighborhood to be in average condition or average livability, I think that's pretty great. Now, again, going right back to that chart, here, our next area of affordability is Santa Teresa, one of our affordable neighborhoods. So let's look into the same data for that particular neighborhood. Here are rentals in Santa Teresa. You see a little bit more affordable options here. Now, Santa Teresa is much further south San Jose, so not as easy if you're commuting to some of the high-tech companies, unless you're lucky enough to work at one of the companies that is in South San Jose. But generally, most of the companies in Silicon Valley are in Cupertino, Sunnyvale, Mountain View. So Santa Teresa is quite a far commute. Now, let's look again at the for sale options. And you'll see, again, not much inventory right now as I'm doing this, but you see 1,780,000, 1.45 million, another 800,000. So there's a variety of condos and townhomes and single families that are much more affordable than the median home prices. So how does Santa Teresa rate on Area Vibes? Well, a 66, so considered average again, and that's not so bad. So back to this chart, out of the 3 areas that we just talked about, Alum Rock, Blossom Valley, and Santa Teresa, which one do you think is my favorite? Well, I'm gonna have to vote for Blossom Valley, and there's a couple reasons why that is. The first one is going to be that I think it is just a really nice area, very convenient, up against the foothills, well-maintained areas. The second thing is, of course, that it's probably in the middle range. Alum Rock's a little more affordable, but it's a tad more affordable in general than Santa Teresa. And I think that's because the size of the homes in Blossom Valley are generally a little bit smaller, not that it's cheaper $1 per square foot. So let's look at what I think is going to be the forecast of this area in Blossom Valley. So looking here at the numbers for Blossom Valley, again, the median home price of 1.3 million for a single family home. What I can tell you is this market barometer chart down here shows the intensity in the market. Inventory right now is really low. It's down 50% from the previous month to just 14 homes in all of Blossom Valley. And today, when I'm recording this video, it's even lower as we head into the winter market. So this market is really heating up because we've got good demand for more affordable homes and just not much inventory. So you see this market barometer chart shooting up, showing the intensity in the market is heating up. And I do believe because of that, prices will be appreciating. So if you're looking to buy a condo, townhome, or single family, I definitely do recommend Blossom Valley for a more affordable neighborhood, but you should get in there soon because I do expect prices to appreciate. If you found the information in this video valuable, please subscribe to this channel for more San Jose real estate tips, tricks, and upcoming trends. Next, take a tour with me at Blossom Valley to see for yourself why I think it's one of the greatest affordable neighborhoods in San Jose.